baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
With the first-year player draft behind us, here's what happened on the diamond yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, the Metropolitans combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. Edwin Encarnacion plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Orioles to the win over the Nationals 6-5. The Miami Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 7-0. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 4 total home runs as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 9-7. The Dodgers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-3. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-2. Jake McGee grabbed his second win of the year, helping the Giants push past the Padres 3-2. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Rays 5-0. The Tigers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 6-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Indians knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum it like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecs. Jeans work like a named Shrek. With the money, with the pound, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, by the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. 4th quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay, no time for that he say, I care about what she say, self-care like eat, pray, give thanks before I eat, pray, but tell a hater that I eat, pray, I'm like Miami where the heat stay, got the focus like a sensei, had to carve it out my own way, you ain't got the answers like sway, Friday night just got paid, bought a coat that's just suede, leveled up like 12th grade, sweetest taboo call me Sade, Black Bandit you could call me Blade, work hard play hard that's the motto, pop pop that's the sound of the pop pop, wake up grind hard full throttle, supreme good shout out to Aristotle, team winning it was kinda hard to swallow but we all give thanks, mahalo, it's automatic how we get it and we gonna keep it up, we put the folders in our cup and just go, so I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good.
Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from Truist Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are 2 of the best in the business. 2 guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these 2 elite starting pitchers.
Division rivals do battle. Next, Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Now here it comes. Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 28 RBIs. Strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 10 for him on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Batting third, the second baseman.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. 17 home runs and 32 driven in. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here for Vlad Guerrero. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
At the
Chipper
plate now, Chipper Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Acuna is there, 2 gone.
batting fifth.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones from the stretch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side.